Standard Charter champions in Chater Cup for the second year running, falls to Zach Burton and Exultant. Zach, this horse looks as hard as nails these days.
Yeah, he is. Obviously, he's got a little bit older, but you know, it's never easy, as I said, in small fields when you're on the favourite. Everyone goes out there to make your life difficult, and they tried to do that again today, but fortunately for me, I was on a horse that's able to absorb some pressure and still be able to fight out a finish.
First things first, you had a nasty experience in the gate for race 7. Are you all right? Were you all right before that race?
I won. I'm okay.
But you got a bang. You must have been a little worried about taking the ride for a minute or two.
No. The club was worried. I wasn't.
As for Exultant, did he surprise you early on? He seemed to jump into the bridle and race quite aggressively for his standards.
Well, if you go back through his form, every time he's raced at 2400, he's been right up there on the speed. So that wasn't a surprise to me, and that was how I wanted to ride him, the way the track had been playing today. And you know, he's the best horse. Just get him up there out of trouble and let him do his job.
Early pace was very, very strong, but he still seemed to be generous on the home turn. But the final 150, just like the QE2 Cup, must have been quite nervous for you.
Yeah, I was surprised Fiore kept kicking up on the inside. He had every chance just to drop down and give himself an easy run, but he wanted to make my life difficult and in turn made his own life difficult. That made Trifano do a little bit more work, and then sort of set my fella alight as well. So one jockey caused a bit of a train reaction there, but like you said, I thought once again I was out on my feet at the 200, but I felt today like he was waiting for them a little bit more. He's become a little bit more cunning, if you want to put it. And I could feel when they were coming, I could feel him start to surge underneath me. So that gave me a little bit of confidence. I thought I saw a little bit there.
You've ridden brilliant horses over every range of distances. In terms of the stayers, the endurance middle distance horses, is this the best one you've ridden?
Yeah, in Hong Kong for sure. Yeah, there's no doubt his record will tell you that. There's no tougher horse that I've ridden than this guy. So, you know, he's not flash in anything he does, but he just gets the job done. And he probably deserves a little bit more credit than what he's been given.
If and when the world returns to normal, I'm guessing you'd love to ride this horse in a big race abroad?
Yeah, well, Melbourne Cup was sort of spoken about earlier in the season, but COVID's going to put a bit of a stop to that. And, you know, next season might be starting to get a little bit long in the tooth to be thinking about turning race overseas, but we've got a trainer here, he can work that out.
Last quick line before you go, Zach. This jockey's title battle is ebbing and flowing. 4-3 today between you and Joe. You're really going at it at the moment.
Yeah, it's not much fun. I wish Joe would go home and make it easy.
Zach, well done on another Group 1 win this season. Many congratulations. Tony Cruz, well done, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you.
3 wins in this race as a rider many moons ago. 7 in the last 8 as a trainer. This is this race has gone right through your career as a golden thread.
Oh, also a bit of luck too, you know, since COVID-19 is running in town, and the rest of the world sources can't come and compete. Probably this was a gift. And, you know.
Tell me about today's race. What were your emotions running through the first stages?
Well, the first stage we was all worried, you know, and obviously time was leading the race, and Exultant seemed to be rushing a bit too keenly, and on the bridle.
Did that surprise you?
Well, obviously he surprised the jockey as well too. Anyway, but you know, we went to the back stretch. I could see he tucked in behind the leader, so he got that cover, and his horse kind of relaxed him, you know. But the pressure came a bit too early, you know. But a true stayer would stay the distance, you know. And I reckon, you know, Exalted is fit enough to win this race. That's why.
Looking at your stars who've won this race, California Memory, terrific horse. Blazing Speed won it twice. Helene Superstar, Pakistan Star. How does Exultant square up with the best of your previous winners?
I think he's the better stayer of them all.
Really?
Yes, Exultant.
And what makes him so good? What is the key asset that sets him apart?
Well, it's simply his attitude, you know. He's got no speed whatsoever. You know, this time we got him really handy, too handy maybe. And but like I said, Zach goes with this horse. The relationship with jockey and horse is fantastic. So Zach could easily relax the horse. And that's why he won in this race. And he runs 1.5 miles easily. He can go 2 miles easily too.
For various reasons, he hasn't had that chance to travel abroad and show people globally what he can do. Do you think that chance will eventually come?
Yeah, I got pretty lot of ideas, like a Gold Cup, the Royal Gold Cup, in England. That 2-mile race, he can run that race too.
So you're thinking of England this year or next?
No, I'm going to consult my owner first before I say anything next time.
But you have some options.
Yes.
And it's been a little while since you trained a Hong Kong Horse of the Year, but you have done it several times with Silent Witness and with Bullish Luck. Do you think Exultant has done enough to earn a strong mention for Horse of the Year this year?
Oh, definitely. I think he never put a race wrong even. I mean, I'm very happy with his performance this season. I think he's got the best performance of the season. Actually, he's entitled to it.
And a very quick word about Furore. He's done you proud in the last 2 or 3 runs?
Always, all the time. He's a really nice horse to get hold of, to train, and give us a lot of joy and happiness all the time.
Can we expect to see Exultant and Furore doing battle again next season?
That's for sure.
Tony, well done. Many congratulations on a 10th
Thank you.
Standard Chartered Champions and Chaser Cup win.